News 46 is brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson. News 46 is also brought to you by Humana, serving the community. Please stop in at 1397 South Loop Road on the corner of Loop and Highway 160.
Tonight on News 46, 2 juveniles are transported after being hit by a car. And the annual festival is happening in Amargosa. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. And Eunette Gentry. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Emergency responders are dispatched to the area high school. It's Thursday, April 26th. I'm Eunette Gentry. 2 juveniles are struck by a car at Pahrump Valley High School.
A vehicle versus pedestrian accident occurred this afternoon at Pahrump Valley High School. 2 juveniles were transported to Desert View Hospital with minor injuries as a result of the crash. How the accident occurred is under the investigation of the Nye County Sheriff's Office. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue and Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies arrived on scene in the parking lot of the high school. There were no other injuries reported as a result of this collision. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
A domestic dispute evolves into an auto-pedestrian collision on the south side of town.
Brian Anthony Go has been arrested by the Nye County Sheriff's Office Department. On April 16th, deputies were dispatched to a residence on Money Street in regards to a domestic battery involving a deadly weapon. Police say they made contact with an individual who said that Brian Anthony Go and her got into a verbal dispute. She said that he was trying to collect some of his belongings. The witness said that she had both of her arms full with Brian's clothes and asked if he needed help. That is when the verbal altercation escalated. She said that Brian got into his pickup truck and came at her. The female says that Brian hit her from behind when she was walking away, causing her to fall down onto the ground. The female said that Brian asked, "Did you lose your footing?" as she reached for her cell phone to notify the sheriff's office. She said then Brian immediately left the property. Police say that on the female there was areas that were scratched which appeared to substantiate her claim of being struck by a vehicle. The report says that they were red and had minor abrasions. Brian Anthony Go was located at the VFW post on Homestead Road and taken into custody. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
In other area news, a local man is arrested after striking a school bus.
Ronald Nielsen has been arrested for DUI with an accident resulting in substantial bodily harm, duty to give information and render aid, hit and run, failed to report to police at the location of Charleston Park and Happy Lane. Deputies were dispatched to the area of Charleston Park and Happy Lane on April 23rd in regards to a 2-vehicle accident that occurred, one of the vehicles being a Nye County school bus. The other vehicle was a passenger vehicle that allegedly fled the scene of the crash. Police made contact with the driver at the area of Charleston Park and Woodchips. The driver of the car told police that he attempted to pass another vehicle, and that's when the collision occurred with the school bus coming in the opposite direction. Police say that Nielsen's eyes were bloodshot and glassy, and that they smelled the odor of alcohol on his breath. Nielsen told police that he had 4 beers that day and had taken Xanax earlier in the morning. A field sobriety test was conducted on scene in which police say that he failed. There was also a passenger inside Nielsen's vehicle that received injuries amounting to several broken teeth, which enhanced his charge to a felony. Ronald Nielsen was transported to the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center.
Today we're introducing you to County Commissioner candidate Ron Boscovich.
One of my primary concerns, there's really only a handful. One of them is I am a proponent of positive, responsible growth that is not high-density building of any kind, but things that we could use, an Applebee's, possibly a Target, things that we don't have that might save us trips into Las Vegas.
To keep the money here?
Absolutely, keep the money here. The second issue, which is probably the first issue, is increasing our tourism revenue locally, because all of the people who are visiting Frontside or Spring Mountain, the majority of those people, and including Death Valley, the majority of those people are traveling every day back to Las Vegas, where we're missing out on their sales tax dollars, their room tax dollars, and general things like that will actually help our local economy. 1293 is kind of a whole monster in its own, and it's no secret, I've made no secret of the fact that I'm completely against that order. I am directly affected as a landowner who one night had developable land, and the next morning I had land that would cost me another $20,000 each to develop. I get a little frustrated when other candidates discuss this issue and own no property, have no skin in the game here in Nye County whatsoever.
Can you tell me some of your background?
My background is in construction. I started as a painting contractor in Oregon. I painted houses. I moved from that to a general contractor. My background is very, very varied.
And no political background at all?
I have absolutely no political background whatsoever. What I do have is a very reasonable attitude towards solving problems and figuring out how to work together, and because the constant infighting and bickering back and forth really does not help anyone. I have a couple of family members who work for Nye County already, and we have no relationship whatsoever with any of the people they work for or with, and have never. Our background is impeccable. We've never had, in any of our businesses, we've never had any complaints. We've never been shut down. We've never had anything like that we shouldn't have.
All right, and that's definitely something to note, that you guys are well established here in the county. For more information, they can contact you once again. Nyefirst.com,
NYEFIRST.com, or 775-751-1817.
And stay tuned to News 46. Just ahead, we'll tell you about a planned forum that KPVM is involved in to help our area youth combat thoughts of suicide and drug use. We'll be right back.